Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Today, I wanted to do something for Mary. She had some questions about density versus dimensions. And I wrote some notes down. This is a while ago, maybe like a week or two ago, she asked this. And I finally had the opportunity to go ahead and write some notes down. And I'm going to be explaining density and dimensions in my own terminology, and hopefully it can explain some things for Mary. I did, however, make a video a while ago, sometime last year, about the same thing and how densities and dimensions and how certain physicalities, once we are in these dimensions, certain beings in other dimensions also have different physicalities from our current dimension or reality that we live in. So let me just get to the notes. This is for Mary. She thirsts for knowledge. She's very, informative as well. When it comes to her own knowledge, she has a good base of her own terminology and things of how she incorporates within her own self. So let me get to the notes. Okay, Mary wanted to know about densities and dimensions. Well, let's start with dimensions. Dimensions are based on reality that has many types of realities, realms, many types of realms. Take our current Earth. Well, we exist in this dimension, living, breathing beings with thoughts and emotions, just like our beings that live in other dimensions with physicality. Okay, I was just talking about that. You will have other beings that live in other dimensions with physicalities. But not to complicate things, we will just stick to with human reality. There's many dimensions to our current own reality. Well, depending on your expansion of our evolution, we will determine the density we hold within these dimensions. Okay. Now, I wanted to have something to base maybe colors off of our own current reality. Let me continue to read on and we'll get to that part. Well, depending on our own expansion, evolution will determine the density we hold within these dimensions. I'll give you guys an example using color-coded crayons. Now, I don't have these crayons with me, but just let's take this this cup right here. Let's take the color of this cup right here and base this off in our current reality, which is lower fourth dimensions, okay, or density. Okay, now we used to be in third density, okay, with all of that drama with Bush being president and all that chaos that was going on, all the riots and stuff. Well, let's just say that third density reality was like a red color and it was heavy. Okay, and this is now fourth density where our conscious had expanded and it's blue. We're vibrating a lot lighter now because of the expansion of what we know. Let's just call it an awakening. Okay, once you begin to awaken and see things for what it is, you no longer put up with low vibrational thoughts. Okay, let's get back to the notes. Let's just say this current dimension is density 4, which it is. It's lower 4 we just moved into, but we're in 4th density. Density is basically volume. Okay, like I said, okay, well, dimensions are realms of reality. Okay, density is basically the volume. Okay, volume, you can have something very heavy or you can have something extremely light. And that will depend on all the stuff that you hold on to. Okay, let me begin to explain. Volume determines how heavy a conscious-based being is within its dimension of reality. Okay, let's talk about the consciousness of this being within the reality of dimension. If you are loving, caring, and forgiving of others, you'll begin to vibrate at a higher frequency. This frequency will lighten your density. Like I said, density is basically volume. Okay, you can either vibrate high, you can either vibrate low. All that would determine on you how you perceive things. You are willing to be forgiving, loving, caring, and live your life happy, then you'll begin to vibrate extremely light. Okay. This will lighten your conscience. Okay. Based off of your consciousness, you'll begin to vibrate at a higher than someone with a low conscience. One that is not forgiving, holding on to misery and grief and hateful thoughts. Those heavy emotions will vibrate very dense, making you heavy, giving you more volume, more density. These emotions play a big role in human development, human evolution. It will determine whether you'll become elevating your consciousness or at a standstill. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to forgive me. I can't, as I explained in one of my videos, my vision is not as it should be, the physical vision, but my psychic vision is very, very strong. And I'm having trouble, reading small print. I'm going to have to get glasses to help with that. Raw is getting a little bit old, so I'm starting to feel those, that age. But like I said, when it comes to volume, you would determine how you grow your conscious. When you lighten your consciousness, like I said, with being more forgiving, being more caring, not only will you lighten your volume, your density, but you move away from those that have low conscious. Okay, they can't even perceive you. It's because there are people still right now in third density going through all of the drama, going through all of the hate, because they don't take responsibility of their growth. You will have people like that in your family members, your friends, or your community. You guys don't speak. You guys exist, but you don't see each other. It's because you're on a whole different frequency than they are. And it's the same thing with these other beings. Okay, they know you exist. Like how you see orbs, well, you only perceiving orbs in that manner is because they're on a whole different frequency. But if they popped into your reality and begin to vibrate at your frequency, then you can see them. So it's all about expanding. Once the veil come down, once you guys are truly ready to see these other beings, for the new people, you'll see, fairies and stuff that come out of the light that is around me. If you go back and look at the video of the plant people and just slow that footage down, you'll see a fairy come out. Now, at that time of the video, I had no idea that these fairies were some of my guides. I met them later, shortly after that video, maybe within a month time, I met them. And they're big, man. They are, some of them range from 5 feet to 11 feet tall. So as you guys move through these videos, you begin to understand that we do have guides. Sometimes you're not going to be able to see them. They can see you. They are assigned to you. They're helping you elevate. They're keeping you on your path, but you have to be willing to catch up and do the work and help each other out. Let me get back to the notes. Okay, it will determine whether you'll become elevating your consciousness or at a standstill. You can also devolve in conscious. Either way, there's only up and down in your human development. All determine how you take responsibility for you doing others. Well, let's just say this. If you stay within that drama, and you have somebody that is growing their conscious, you can pull people down by not taking responsibility. Let's just say you're in a marriage or in a relationship and you have an awakened person, and then you have someone that do not take responsibility, and they can also hold you at a standstill. So when you guys are in a relationship and you see this going on, don't judge them at the volume of their level of consciousness, because they have their own path, they have their own free will, but do not allow them to hold you back as well. And if you see that going on, I'm not going to tell you, to get out of that relationship. I'm going to just say, know what's on the table. Okay, because as you guys know, I'm here on a mission. And like I said, the work that I do, the mission that I agreed to is bigger than a marriage. It's way bigger than a marriage. And I won't let anyone hold me back from that growth that I am trying to achieve within my own self, within who I am as a being. So that's the best advice that I can give you, is to allow others to be themselves, but do not allow them to hold you back from your current mission or who you're trying to become. Be the best version of yourself in this lifetime. That's the name of the game. Okay, learning how to love yourself and others. Understanding we're all in this unique path of development. Try not to judge others based off of their current level of knowledge. It's the same thing what I was just saying. Don't judge them on where they're at. Be understanding, be caring about their current level, but not to allow others to be a doormat. Uh, Meaning, don't let anyone just treat you any kind of way, because if you allow that, then you hold yourself back from your growth. If you allow others to treat you like a doormat, then don't allow others to make you a victim, you know, and don't have that victim mentality as well, because we can choose to continue to go through certain relationships and not be happy and just stay there. And then we play this role of being a victim. Okay, you're not a victim. If you allow this to happen to yourself, if you see this is continue to go on within your relationship, and you're not getting the respect, the love that you're putting out, then you're going to have to make a decision on what you want to do with that. I'm not going to tell you because we all have our own path. We all have our own responsibility in growing who we are. Okay, anyway, I hope that in my own words of how density and volume uh, versus dimensions were helpful. So, and like I said, when it comes to dimensions, these are just realms of reality. Uh, but when it comes to density, that's the volume of how heavy your conscience is. Um, and that's going to be based off of your willing to learn to be more caring, loving towards each other, and forgiving, based off of how, well, verse off of how low you vibrate will determine how your conscience will either be at a standstill, or, like I said, you can also devolve. You can continue to lower your frequency based off how you treat people. If you're deliberately being mean to someone, if you're not caring, or you have this narcissistic attitude about yourself, well, you're devolving in consciousness. You're in service to yourself, and instead of being in service to others. So that is like one of the best ways to devolve your conscience, is not giving a damn about anybody but yourself. Okay, now I have more notes, and it has everything to do with learning how to meditate. Okay, guys, learn how to meditate. It's so important to clean your mind, body, and soul, especially from the negative energy we pick up from all around us. Clear your mind and go within. Let go of all thoughts and ego. Okay, and that's another thing. The ego will lead you down the wrong path. I mean, it's there for a reason. The ego can teach us, but we have to know how to use it. This is called just being. When you learn how to just be, you know yourself on a deeper level. You love yourself on a deeper level. And you can see truth all around you. The dark forces will try to use fear to pull you away from those that speak truth. It's all mind games. This is why I'm asking all light warriors and light workers to meditate as much as you can. Let go of fear and ego. Hold unconditional love. Go within and be. To everyone here, please do the same. Don't let them divide us. We still have great work to do. But also enjoy your special life. Have fun as we work for a better future. Be the best version of yourself in this lifetime. And always, I love, honor, and respect all of you guys. So, as we continue to move and grow and learn from each other, hold that unconditional love, because these dark forces are not just all about making weapons of chaos. They are extremely powerful in being telepathic. They will figure out ways to bring your vibrational frequency down. They will send people your way that will cause you to lower your frequency. I mean, people that will come to you just to pick your buttons, to do little things just to lower your conscience just a little bit, so these dark forces can infiltrate your energetic field, okay? So you have to know how these mind games are being played over humanity. And it goes all the way back to, like I said, when it comes to watching television, okay? The Orions brought that here, okay, to program us. And it's called programming. So you're watching a program. And how do they do this? By the things that we watch can lower our frequency. Technology is cool. I've been around high technology. I've been on many ships. I've been on many UFOs. I'm not really impressed with that, because the consciousness can travel at phenomenal speeds. We can travel outside the body just off in pure conscience. We travel faster than any ship that I have ever been on. And I'm not kidding, guys. We travel fast. The speed of thought is way faster than any ship I've ever been on. Also, I know that I've been putting out little videos, with this Hollywood thing and exposing that dark stuff, and how, P. Diddy, Oprah, and many others have been into human trafficking. A lot of profound people within the establishment, Mark Zuckerberg, Hillary, all of them have been into these dark occults, into human trafficking. But what you guys really don't understand is that these people have demonic attachments to them. They have reptilian conscience attached to them. And they deal with the reptilians. They deal with them. And I'm not saying all reptilians are bad. I know plenty of reptilians that have very good hearts, okay? And they are working with the galactic community. They are working alongside the human race, and they are dying to help the human race. I've known many reptilians that have helped the humans and have been killed behind that. So just know that all reptilians are not bad. They too are enslaved by this caste system. The one true enemy is the archons, okay? This AI system. It feeds off the energy, okay? It feeds off of negative energy. But anyway, I don't want the gay community to feel like Raw is attacking or coming after them. The gay community, I have nothing against. You guys are playing a major role too in balancing the ley lines, balancing the frequency. You guys are, for the ones that are not messing with these children, you know, and living your life, trying to be happy. I commend you for who you are. I will not judge you based off of your life choices. Okay. You have a purpose, you have a path as well. What I am going after is these dark ones that hide behind all walks of life. They infiltrate all organizations. That's what they do. They're like a parasite. So, and when it comes to this transhumanism agenda, then yes, they will hide behind certain groups. So, but I did want to put that out there, you know, for, you know, the gay community. Raw is not attacking you. Live your life, be good people, be the best version of yourselves, but also help us in this awakening, because we need you as well. They are trying to invert the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy. And when I did that reading for Lunar, when it came to Lemuria and Atlantis, when I talked about her reading, I was pretty much reading her Akashic side, and they didn't like me obtaining that information about the moon and the how the divine feminine will be playing a role in taking down that moon frequency. Okay. Also, with the moon, let me expose this as well. When it comes to the moon, there's a hologram around that, so you're not seeing the actual moon. The moon can move. Okay, so we know what's on the dark side of the moon and all that development on the dark side. Okay, all of that development on the dark side. Well, sometimes the moon, the back of the moon, they switch it to the front, and you guys can't see it because there's a hologram around it. Okay, they have massive weapons, towers, frequency towers, and they can shoot these frequencies at you. Okay, same thing when it came to 9/11. Those towers were hit with directed energy beam weapon. Also, holograms were used to pull the wool over the masses' eyes. And I'll leave a link, and I want you guys to check out this link. And some of that information in there will be correct. So check out that link I'm going to leave in this video for you guys, and how 9/11, they used directed energy beam weapons on the tower. We knew about this. So anyway, I love, honor, respect all of you guys. Mary, I hope that information helped you out. And like I said before, my videos, you guys are going to have to bear with me when it comes to like small print. You know, it's kind of hard for me to see now. So, you know, bear with me with the notes, and I will continue on, you know, giving you guys legitimate information that you can use and have with you and just spread it around. Have a good day.